Yo, Inca, you want to come out here? Alright, hey everybody, it's late again, and I'm recording. Who would have guessed? It's your boy IncogM back at it again with another Draft League video. It's TGR Week 2 Spotlight. Week 1, unfortunately, we lost the set 2-1. We had a great Game 1. I think an even better Game 2, but it just kind of wasn't in the cards. And then Game 3, we got steamrolled by Haxers. Definitely an interesting experience, and I definitely learned quite a few things. Putting Protect on the mons that matter to you the most, but also making sure that you play to your strengths rather than trying to predict your opponent. Just play to what you know and what is fairly obvious. This week we play Michael and their Tokyo Terrors. Scheduling this match, I will not lie, we have a 17-hour difference. So shout out to Michael for being so accommodating, and shout out to myself for willingly wanting to get up early on a Saturday for this match, because holy moly, I tell you what, I'm willing to do a lot for Draft League. Not too many people would ever, so hey, I'm special. Hey man, Michael got a Raging Bolt, Ursaluna, Primarina, Ninetales, Hisuian, Lilligant, Orthworm, Venomoth, Bombardier, Meowstic Female, I think, and Ice Cube. So target or Spotlight on is Ice Cube. We're bringing it this week just as a spoiler, but yeah, really fun Pokemon there. Not too much it can do on the VGC side. Potentially you could see Belly Drum off of it. You could see a more specially oriented type of one, and it gets a fair bit of coverage and like status moves and such, but nothing like spectacular. So I'm only bringing it to see if I can really get it going. I'll probably bring it to one game. If it gets to game 3, if it doesn't, then it'll be there, but like maybe like it might not show up, but I'll see. It really depends, because this matchup is definitely not very good for Ice Cube in our team. And our team is definitely interesting this week, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Michael has a really good team. Trick Room is available on Meowstic, but if I'm being honest, the Sun mode is even better for them. Obviously, the Sun mode can't be extended with Heat Rock, and nor can they run things like Guts, Flame Orb, Ursaluna, or even like Choice Specs Primarina, since we're only still on berries, so we'll see how that goes for them. They have Tailwind, I believe, on Bombardier and maybe Venomoth. I don't recall if Venomoth actually gets it. I think it gets Rage Powder, but I could be forgetting that. In addition, they don't have any Fake Up, but they have After You Lilligant, as well as the ability to Thunderclap with the Raging Bolt. Primarina gets, I guess, like Liquid Voice, which would be really like okay into our team. I mean, double water plus a Glow King, maybe not. Outside of that, Meowstic definitely still gets screens despite being not the male version. It can still use them without priority, however. Otherwise, that's really it, honestly. I didn't really think of anything else that they had that I was too scared of. I think the Sun mode's super obvious, but obvious is never wrong. It's just obvious. So they have that, and they can also reroute that to be Trick Room. I do believe Ice Cube could come this week for them at least. I have a Zapdos, a Gliscor, a Blastoise, and a Toxapex. And while Freeze Dry isn't the strongest move in the world, since we are running berries again, it's still decent into me if you double into one of my mons. So there's that. He could also run Belly Drum with Rage Powder, Venomoth next to it, so that could be to his advantage. But really notable thing about Ice Cube is that it can only be hurt by special moves without breaking its head. You break its head with a physical move, it gets only speed. It goes from like 50 to 130, so interesting mon there. With our team composition, we'll see if we can get this W. First and foremost, we have Chien Pao, which is Chestoberry this week. I'm moving this over, don't worry. Chestoberry, because there's one thing I left out, and he has double Sleep Powder users in Lilligant and Venomoth. So we have to be careful there. I don't know if it's going to be brought necessarily, but it definitely can be, so I have to be ready for it at all costs, at least on my important mons. Snowskip, Protect, Ice Spinner, and Sacred Sword. Speed is for Lilligant, Hisuian. We have Snowskate mostly just to change the weather. It's not like a primary focus. If like Ice Cube's head is broken and we can put it back, that'd be cool, I guess, for a turn. Otherwise, Ice Spinner, Sacred Sword does everything we need it to do. We don't touch Primarina with this, unfortunately. But at least with Ice Spinner, if terrain ever gets up somehow, we can get rid of it, I guess. But otherwise, no really. No reason to have other moves this week. Don't really need a dark move. I guess we can think And like Snowscape's really nice, so I'm gonna keep it. But I was thinking of like Snarl or Icy Wind, but I think I'm gonna keep it for now, unless I have a different thought about this. Yeah, but Chesterberry for the Sleep Powder from both Lilligant and Venomoth, and just general Stab and then Sacred Sword, you know. So pretty decent mon this week. We got Zapdos next, Lumberry. Obviously, we are trying to avoid getting put to sleep. So we have this. The speed is for Venomoth, because we speed tie Ninetales, it won't really matter to me. So Heat Wave, Weather Ball, Tailwind, Protect. Fun fact, Weather Ball has a chance, or it actually kills whether we put up the sun, whether it's in the sun or in the snow against Lilligant at Okos. They could be Yachiberry, they could be Akaberry, really doesn't matter. We have Heat Wave as well, just for damage potential, getting spread damage there. And Tailwind, just because this team, I believe, has Tailwind, Venomoth, and Bombardier, which I think I mentioned. If I didn't, then now I did. So that could be very interesting for them. Also, I think Meowstic gets Fake Out, so we do have to kind of look out for that. Otherwise, we're just basic defensive Zapdos, I would say, more often than not. We could have ran Roost, but I was kind of like, whatever. Pressure we don't need. We're going to go with Static there, so it's a good thing that I'm looking at this now. Next up, we got Toxapex. Regenerator on purpose. We're bringing our Regenerator core so that we can switch out. Otherwise, it's kind of like Merciless or Limber, and I kind of don't care for that. Pyapa Berry, because there is the Meowstic that could definitely be running Psychic Noise, or Psychic moves in general. If the Primarina is not Liquid Voice and instead Torrent, sorry, my chair is creaking, then Psychic Noise will still be a Psychic move and it will hurt. So that's something. We could run a Wakam Berry. I'm still kind of iffy about it, but it's all good. We're just a defensive spread. Haze, mostly because we're not boosting anything on our side. And Haze is really good into them because of Victory Dance into Fake Out Meowstic. And then in addition, Haze helps out with like Calm Mind Primarina, I guess, if it wants to get up on boost, or even Calm Mind Raging Bolt. Ice Wind to reduce speed. Muddy Water just has good spread damage, and overall, getting off the accuracy drop would be good, just like through week 1. And then Acid Spray, just because having something that also hits generally everything besides Orthron to drop Spadef, excuse me, that's really good too. We could Shield Dust Venomoth, but I think that's the only real mon that really doesn't care. But I feel like it'll be Tinted Lens given my team composition, but we'll see. There's always a chance that Toxapex can change, definitely set wise, but I think Pyapa Berry is still really good. A lot of mons get like second moves like Ninetales and I believe Venomoth, and I mentioned Meowstic and Primarina already, so there's that. So I don't think Ursaluna gets Psychic Fangs. Ice Q's Terra Grass this week. Akaberry works for both the ice and grass typing. Really good versus this team, at least to my extent. We're running Special, Protect, Ice Beam, Terra Blast, and Feather Dance. Feather Dance is mostly because Ursaluna can get out of control with that 100 speed. We are basically out creeping whatever could happen to us. And I think we're also creeping the Primarina 80 speed, so that's really good. If it has speed, then it will hit us and it will hurt. 156 HP just for bulk, and 252 is just a pretty basic and standard investment for me there. Not gonna lie to you, not really having a dominant Pokemon on this team is kind of iffy, but I really want to make sure I get those points for just like in general getting more items, and then unless the Pokemon is like really good, honestly, it'll depend. So that is kind of the self-defeating prophecy in a certain kind of way. So there's that. Ice Cube still does a really good fair bit of damage. Can 3-hit KO Primarina with Terra, or even 2-hit KO it some of the time. It has like no HP and no Spadef. Fun fact, Freeze Dry does less than Terra Grass Blast. I don't know why that was a tongue twister. Ice Beam's really good because it can kill Lilligant and does a lot to the Raging Bolt. We could change it to Icy Wind, which I think I'm actually going to do now. Just for my own purposes, it helps out with damage calcs and also reducing speed against what could potentially be double Tailwind. We'll see. Or just Sun Mode, honestly. We're probably Terra Grass in front of Hilligant and the Ninetales, so that's fine. Get off the Akaberry while also eating whatever it does. Scraggy's next. We're basically using our entire team besides Rotom and technically Kingambit because he never touched the field last week. Yeah, so Fake Out, Quick Guard, Knock Off, Fire Punch. This is basically a really decent set to me personally. Choppleberry for the Hilligant, and also just general fighting coverage from, if I remember, Body Press Earthworm. Like, I guess the superpower low kick, whatever the hell, Ursaluna. Mostly for Hilligant, basically, is what I'm saying. With Quick Guard, stops priority that turn, so Thunderclap gets stopped, which would be really good with if we were bringing Blaster or something else. But even if they weren't coming, since they aren't this week, it's still really dope to stop Fake Out from the Meowstic, to get off something with Zapdos or Chanpal, or to put up Tailwind for that matter. Knockoff is really good in this team, getting rid of items and such, and Fire Punch in the Sun. I'm pretty sure it can OHKO Hilligant and does a lot to Venomoth. And, generally pretty good dope Pokemon this week, not going to lie to you. Intimidate's definitely going to be very important for fighting in Ursaluna and Hilligant, and the potential physical Belladrum Ice-Q, honestly. Then we got Glowking. Shucca Berry. This is our not random, but very, very interesting EV spread. Basically, we went with Rain Dance on this because there's a higher chance that this will likely get faked out by Meowstic and likely be targeted down by other Mons. And we're bulky enough to eat hits from Lilligant and Ninetales combined. Only thing is like Ursaluna again, so we eat the Headlong Rush. Well, we don't do anything super effective back. Getting off that flamethrower is going to be very important in the sun because it does a good chunk of damage. If they're bulletproof on there instead of guts, then Sludge won't do anything, but still, getting off that poison probably isn't the greatest, so we have to go for flamethrower and hope we don't get the burn. Otherwise, very bulky Pokemon this week, and arguably probably one of our more important Mons, despite not being truly a crazy VGC Mon in my opinion, but I've been wrong before. So yeah, that's our team this week. We could definitely change out Toxapex, not going to lie to you, or even Ice-Q for that matter, but I do want to earn the rewards for one more week and see if anything pops up week 3. Because I like using the Mons, but Ice-Q is definitely a really rough one this week, not going to lie to you. But yeah, that's going to do it for the team builder portion. You might see Toxapex changing the Blastoise or Gliscor, but I still have some ideas that I want to ruminate on for now. But this is what I'm working with as a 0.7 idea. If it gets to like 1.0, that means it's set. 0.8 and 0.9 pretty much means it's probably not changing for the better. It's probably changing for the worse, per chance. And if it's anything lower than 0.7, then it's not really an idea. It's more of a concept. If you ever want my 401 or how I build my teams. But thank you guys for watching, and let's get right into the battle. Okay. I woke up at 7:30 technically, and then fell back asleep, and then got back up literally at 7:55. So I was a little late, and that never happens. But hi, welcome back to TGR Spotlight. If you did not watch the team builder, then you don't know what our team is, which means you're a goober. Regardless, we changed up certain things on our team, I would say, but we'll get into that in a bit. Regardless, well, actually, I can just do it right now. I'm not going to show you on screen. I just want to make sure I have it. Chanpal just has 3 attacking moves. We gave him Sucker Punch just in case. We took away Haze on Toxapex and put up Baneful Bunker. And we took away Protect on Glowking and gave it Muddy Water just for damage. And that was a pretty good decision, all things considered, which we'll talk about in a bit. Did this last night, actually. So, Michael has the Sun Core, has the Meowstic and the Raging Bolt, and Ursaluna and Ice-Q. Ice-Q is Terra Fire for them, and our Ice-Q is Terra Grass. We have already told each other. So we'll see how this goes for us. Unfortunately, my glasses are in the other room, so I will have to grab them during the next break in action, which sucks. Ninetales. I always spell it like tails, like a tail, but I never spell it correctly. So that's really fun. You might say, Avery, it can't be that bad, and I'm just going to let you know off the dome piece, I'm very blind. Not like my prescription's super high, but like without my glasses, I can't see much. So before anyone's like, oh my god, why don't you just go get them? Believe me, it'll take me far longer to find them without having them on than anything else, and I don't waste nobody else's time. But it's not like I can't identify what I'm doing. So 4 bonds. Probably we want to have Cal this first game, maybe. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to go with, actually, we need to make sure we don't lose to you-know-who. So we're going to go with this squadron here. Ice Cube is going to be an interesting one. Actually, we'll bring it. Let's see what happens. Let's fuck around and find out. Because I want to test the waters with what I can and can't do first game, and then we'll see what happens the second game. GLHF to Michael. This was a game that we had to really get scheduled. It took a little bit, but hey, we're here now. Michael has Meowstic and the Ice Cube. So very clearly, this is the belly drum lead. Oh, yeah. Get off the Intimidate here. It's really nice. Obviously, it has competitive. So there is that. We're going to quick guard. And go for Sacred Sword. Because they are going to clearly go for the fake out here. And go for belly drum. Wait, that doesn't go. Oh, no. I'm a fool. Quick guard does not have priority. Ouch. Yikes. Oh, soak. Oh, never mind. That's fine. Oh no, that's great actually. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. Okay, that's fine. Soak's interesting. You trying to freeze your ass? Or is this more of a Lilligant or some other situation? Oh, Raging Bull, probably. Okay, neat. We're gonna knock off and switch out into Perp Drink and see what he wants to do. Because I thought it would be Belly Drum, but it's clear that a lot of us are not using Ice Cube Belly Drum. But he still could. But you know what I mean. Learning Voice, that's gonna kill Scraggy, by the way. Yeah, kind of a useless bring, I suppose, this first game. But it happens. Freeze Dry is gonna pop. Not gonna do a whole lot to Perp Drink, which is good. We can go into Perk Bilbo, I guess, but we're gonna go and do Welch's and just go for some good old damage. In case they go for a Lowering Voice a second time, Sucker Punch will do at least a good chunk. I know I lose this game one, mostly on the basis that competitive is actually really good into me. Like, Meowstic's coverage is pretty good, so, I mean, you know, definitely was something I was thinking about before I went to bed last night, at least. But he might just switch. No, okay, he is Colbur. That's fine. We kind of knew that was happening. That did a fair bit, so Sucker Punch should kill, probably, depending on the roll next. Alluring Voice is not going to kill us, which is amazing. They are going to soak the Slow King. It makes sense to me. We are going to get over a Flamethrower here. Freeze Dry shouldn't kill Slow King at all, so we'll be fine. They're probably going to switch out, honestly, or just go for something different. I'm going to Sacred Sword into that. And Sludge Bomb. Since they're Terrifier, they could just Terrifier here. But Meowstic should be switching out, I would say, because Sucker Punch would probably kill it, I imagine. Unless, like I don't know the calc for it, but it should die to Sucker Punch next. But if I don't go for it, right, like I didn't go for it, that means the next time I want to do this, I should probably just go for it. Because if they don't switch out. Okay, so they didn't. So that's okay. Good. I should have just did it, but it's all good. Oh, Freeze Dry into that. Okay. Pick up the kill there. Underbandable. Have a nice day. Ice Q 1-0. And Tempo 1. That's Thunderbolt popping. I think I kind of did that on purpose, but also they kind of wanted that, so it's all good. Slow King is going to pick up a poison kill, which is amazing. Let's go, Slow King. Big dog. That is Ice Cube dead. So at least you get to see one of their last mons. Excuse me, Jesus. Ugh. Raging Bull, awesome. That's actually great for us. Because we're Terra Grass. We'll Icy Wind. And then, I actually don't know. I think we're just going to die in this Pokemon on God. No cap. Because I can't Trick Room. They're going to kill. They're going to get us. We're going to Rain Dance. just to prevent the Thunderclap from happening on Slowking, we're going to go for Rain Dance here. which is such a funny one. Because I don't know if they're actually going to go for Thunderclap this turn. They might. I don't know. No, they're just gonna go ahead and kill us. So this game one could have gone better, I suppose. But the real important part is knowing what they. Oh Jesus, right? Calm Mind. That is a set that thing runs. The main portion that I learned here is that their Ice Cube is soak into Freeze Dry, basically to go ahead and get it to keep it going. You know what I mean? They obviously get to see our Icy Winds. Which is not good in terms of hitting the Meowstic again, but it's still good as a game one plan to see what they want to do. If I'm being honest with you, they probably just kill us with whatever psychic move they got. If I'm being real, I'm still gonna go for Terra Grass Blast here. They might just go for Thunderclap into. Nope, they did not. All right, we're gonna Terra Grass Blast. Could have killed if we had a little bit, if we were a little bit better on there. But that is going to be game one at the very least. We learned a little bit there, which is basically one, we have a Meowstic female that is offensive, and two, that Ice Cube is Soak plus Freeze Dry. So that's very important. So let's use that information to our advantage. We learned that it is coverage of Alluring Voice and Thunderbolt Meowstic. We learned Raging Bolt's Calm Mind plus Dragon Pulse, Ice Cube Soak, Freeze Dry, and it is Colbur Berry Meowstic. We haven't found out anything about Ice Cube or Raging Bolt for that matter. So realistically, because that's Colbur, we can actually do some real funny things with that. Now the only problem is that I didn't bring King Gambit. And I only didn't bring because Sun was really good into me. So there was that decision. But in addition to that, while Sun is good, it would appear that maybe they wanted to get that Ice Cube in there. So we'll see what happens. Let me just make sure I have all the rest of my stuff here. It just helps to make sure I have all my stats in order before I keep going. Just making sure that I have that, which I do, so that's good. This could be their Saluna game, so we'll have to be on our best behavior there. But leading off Intimidate again just to fuck around and find out might be better, but I don't know. We'll see. That is a period. You see, this is why I needed my glasses. Don't worry about what's going on my screen. I can clearly tell that I need to pick my mods. Anyways, easiest way to go about this is lead off with Perv Drink again and go with Zapdos here. And then bring Chin Pow in the back because look at this team and look at how they deal with ice. They don't. And then Cal in the back because I feel like, well, maybe not, because given how their team was built there, I feel like it was Ursaluna in the back. So Cal would have been nice, decent, but not great. Boxabex, let me just review this set real fast. This is Baneful, right? So yeah, if they have a psychic move, we can find out there. We should have gone Wakan on this, but I'm gonna go with Ice Cube. It should be fine. This should be fine. Oh, I guess we're only like 11 minutes into this. If my voice sounds crazy, it's because like I said, 7:30, woke up, then went back to sleep, unfortunately. So I might not sound like me. We're gonna see what they send out. They go with the up. Oh, game 2 Sun. That makes a lot of sense to me. Alright, well, they can sleep powder one of us, but they can't sleep powder both of us, and that's the important part here. We're gonna Rain Dance, and we're gonna go for the, yeah. Tailwind. I do that thing. Oh god, please miss. Please miss. Please we're actually very defensive, so we actually lived all of that. That's very nice. That ain't gonna do too much. That ain't no thing. That ain't no thing. Go ahead and get him, Claptos. I'm gonna just say it. Weather Ball does not kill the Ninetales. But Muddy Water can. Or well, Muddy Water into that can. But we're gonna go for Sludge Bomb. And we're gonna go for our Protect here. I was more so afraid of After You shenanigans, and then also, like, obviously the Sleep Powder, and then the Rage Powder from Venomoth. Venomoth didn't show up, which is good for us, honestly. They should just be going for the kill on Zapdos, and if not, Slowking's gonna take another Shadow Ball, which is fine. We're a Regenerator anyway. So they do withdraw the Ninetales, which makes sense. They might protect the Lilligant for the Hurricane chance, which means Meowstic's here. Okay. We're gonna protect here. Is this how we find out that they're slow? Yes, it is. Okay. So outside of Sun, they are slower than us, which is fine. They're gonna go for Fake Out into Slowking here, and they're gonna go for the, or they can Fake Out either slot, which is technically fine. I'm still going for Sludge Bomb here, and actually, I'm gonna switch out into you, because that means you break our face, and that's amazing for us here. And I really do need Zapdos. Here we go. Ah, see, Fake Out into Perp Drink. That makes sense to me. That. Oh my god! Close combat. Jeez Louise, man. Come on, calm down over there. It's just a Zapdos. It's just Perk Bilbo. That decision was good, though. I'll be honest. Icy Wind still looks really fantastic here. We could Terra. We could not Terra. We could Feather Dance. We could just not Feather Dance. I guess I should have kept up with Freeze Dry here, but that's unfortunate. Sludge Bomb is probably popping out from us. They might switch out the Ninetales or something else, but nothing wants to take Sludge Bomb on their team necessarily, so we're going to protect Ice Cube just in case. Yeah, see, they're going to... yeah, I was like, you should switch out. That is the Ninetales. Okay, that makes sense. Also, we are Akaberry literally because of this Mon. Yeah, T-Bolt pops out. That's fine. And then we'll still get off our Sludge Bomb here, which is amazing for us. No poison. Tailwind. Oh, Peter. Alright. I don't know. We could Rain Dance again, honestly. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, probably. Feather Dance. We could just go for Icy Wind and just ball game. We'll see what happens. But they did bring Sun plus the Meowstic, so that's interesting. Like I said, we're Akaberry, so no matter what happens, unless there's a direct overheat or fire blast, we'll live with the Aka. Yes, sir. Let's go, Perk Bilbo. You're special anyway. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Don't you... I don't even know which one you missed because I still can't read Japanese. Oh, come on. Why'd you hit that one? Well, you know, Ice Cube, people. Oh, he's alive. Oh, my God. Hey. Get up that Rain Dance, baby. Yeah, that's good. We can muddy water here. Actually, you know what? Given the situation at hand, I have a better idea. I have a way better idea. It'll be funny, I think. I am sorry if I'm sniffling into my damn mic like that. It is cold. It's cold as a bitch. It is super fucking cold. Wait a minute. How did we not outpace it? No, we did. We outpaced. Oh, right. I have 100 speed investments, so I don't know what our speed creep technically is versus Ninetales. Because I did the 100 for an Ursaluna. That didn't show up. I am a fool, mostly. Burned Ice Cube is awful work, though. I'll give you that. I will give you that. They wasn't expecting me to get off that rain dance, I'll tell you that. I came ready. I have snow ski punchy and pow too. I'm fast as hell. Yup, there's the switch out. Do we see their fourth mon? I don't know. Oh, son of a gun, we do. That is Ursa no Lunar. We switch out a perp drink into Zapdos. I assume they're gonna go ahead and kill either one of us. Either way, it's fine. Can we hit anything but the Meowstic? Oh my lord. This thing's +4 now, bro. Gosh darn it. Oh no. It's Trick Room. See, this is why I had Toxapex and Scraggy for this exact thing that could happen. Oh my good lord, have mercy. Okay, here we go. Alright. Double protecting the first turn of Trick Room? Don't mind if I do. The burn was applied by Ninetales, so that's going to be a kill there at least. Ice Punch pops. And the alluring voice. Yeah, that makes sense. That was, yeah, I don't know. I think we could have done better there, honestly. I think that this was definitely one of those games, man. One of those games where things could have gone better, but they did not, unfortunately. Which happens, you know. Darn near wish I had, you know, a better, some better things. Wish I brought King Gambit. That's the only real thing I wish I did. But otherwise, this went as good as it possibly could have for me, technically speaking. But I do think our preparation was okay here. I think we could have done a lot better. Not gonna lie to you. Ursaluna's gonna kill Klapdos. Sorry, I'm just typing stats, don't worry. I don't really... This is more of a good training exercise to see what they would want to do, but it's unfortunate we couldn't get a game win. But it is what it is. Oh, we're slower. Let's go. Oh, hey! We got a kill. Let's go. Yes, sir. Ow. That hurted. At least we killed the Meowstic. Good lord. That mon is a danger to society. And a danger to me. How much investment do I even have on that thing? Now I think about it. Oh, we have a decent outbid. Okay. Are they gonna protect here? I don't know. I really actually don't know. I'm gonna muddy water again, LOL. I think they protect Lilligant again just to give Ursaluna the kill. Otherwise, they're gonna CC or do something into that slot. Oh, okay. Well, I was wrong. Oh, because I benefit from Trick Room right now. Yeah, that is very true. That is very, very true. That is true. I did not pack any speed on this Glow King, not on purpose. I cannot tell you that much. I did not do that on purpose. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, for us there. But GG to Michael and the Tokyo Terrors. I don't know who we play week 3, but we'll try and get on our winning ways next upcoming week here. But things go the way they do sometimes, man. Sometimes it really do be like that. They don't think it do, but it do be like that. 1, 2, 3. Meowstic killed. Ursaluna killed 2 Pokemon. That's right, there it is. Okay, well, GG's to Michael. Like I said, it be like that sometimes. I don't know who we play week 3, but yeah, this was definitely a learning experience of mostly that anybody can bring 1 or 2 modes, especially with this kind of team. Trick Room was definitely something I was not considering yet again for the 2nd week in a row, but this time it actually came. Because Meowstic is it's a fast Meowstic as well, and a faster Mon. So I wasn't expecting it, but overall, I still had fun. And honestly, that game 1 definitely showed my ass with that Scraggy, and I don't know if we'll make some switches or anything like that, but I don't think we need to. I think Ice Cube, having it humbly, in my opinion, bringing the Spotlight on is good and bad at the same time. So we'll see what next week's is. If it's good, we'll bring it again. I think Ice Cube definitely was not the greatest for my team and greatest in his matchup, but you know, to bring the Pokemon is to be a simple man. To use it is to be a smart man. Sun Tzu, Avery Monroe. There you go. Anyways, see you guys for week 3. And if you made it to the end of this video, spoiler, we may play out some PDL, so you'll see a video on that. But talk to you guys next time. Peace.